And now, the picture.
Okay, beautiful. Welcome everyone again, and it's good to have you here. I trust you can hear and see my screen. You can hear me and see my screen. All right, good. Um, right, so let us start. So like we always like to say, we want to be focused, disciplined, and consistent in the way we do our trading. Just like when you're learning to drive a car or when you're learning to ride a bicycle, there are sets of rules or sets of there's a method to it. You know, there's a process to it. Particularly for driving, for instance, when you're driving a car, there is a set of rules and regulations that you should follow. And you know that by and large, if you follow those rules and those regulations, you are good, right? You will avoid accidents by and large, you know, all things being equal, right? Except something. Anyway, let's not go there. Anyway, but I'm sure you understand what I mean. So let's go into our trading. We want to be consistent in the way we follow that. And that to help us do that, we've highlighted three key questions we must always ask ourselves before we take any trade. So the first question, what did price do overnight? So we are here right now, okay, and we want to see. So the first question, what did price do overnight? Let's look at that. Oh, crumbs. Okay. So price, what did price do overnight? Price went all the way up, came down a bit, went up, came back down, went up, came back down. You know, it's just going back and forth around here, right? So in as much as we had some sort of trend in the beginning, right? So this is gold on the 30 minutes chart. So in as much as we had some breakup structures in the beginning, it seems to be stalling around these highs here. Okay. So right now, the next question there is, where is price now? So price is right here. Okay. Around the 4638 zone. Okay. And then so the question now is the third question, which is the very critical one. This one is a critical question. This question here is, what must I see price do before I enter a trade or before I execute a trade? So what must I see price do? And then that particular thing that you must see price do is what you now repeat over and over and over again. So to help us just understand that better, let's put a line up there. Okay. And then, so now we can see that price is just going, it's just bouncing up here and it's not really going anywhere. So what do we want to see? If price is really going to go up, right? So this pullback here is a very nice one, right? For us to then enter and see price break it and then go on, right? Or in the alternative, we may want to wait to see what price is going to do around this zone. Okay, we want to see what is price going to do. If it's not going to go up, then we want to see it break this zone here, pull back possibly, and then we continue downwards with it. Okay, so right now we're looking for a buy setup. If you are brave enough, you can take it right there. Or if you want to be conservative, you want to wait first, let it break this level. So once it breaks and close above this level, then you can enter on the next candle. Just like it did for us yesterday. For those of us who were here, where is that price action for yesterday? Yes, here. It was around here, just beginning of New York session. We were waiting for price to, let me move. Okay, let me put a new. So we're waiting for price to break above this zone here. Right. Oops. So as soon as price then closed above that zone, in fact, it gave us this nice bullish engulfing candle in the beginning, right? So as soon as it then closed, you could enter right there, put your stop loss at that, and then you'll get some nice pips there. So we never know what price is going to do. Price will always do whatever it's going to do, and that is not your own concern. Your own concern is to follow a consistent process that you have already determined, you have predetermined before price starts giving us whatever it wants to do. So wait for your setup and then you go with it. right? So I prefer, given that it's just bouncing here up and down, I want to see it come down. Then I could even enter a buy there, just a small one, and then put my stop loss somewhere down there, and then see if it come back up to this level. Otherwise, I'll just wait. If I'm not brave enough, I'll just wait. Let me see if it's going to break this level, and then we'll go short with it. Okay, let's look at the next pair. Oh wow, this is nice. This is pound yen. Oh, this played out very nicely. Imagine that. Okay, I wasn't even on my charts. Okay, so I'm sure some of our people in the VIP lounge, to those who were trading London session, I hope you did get some of this, right? So what did we say happened? So what happened overnight? What did price do overnight? Price broke structure right there, came back down, went up, right? And then we were expecting some sort of pullback and then for it to go up, right? But what did price do? Price then came and broke this structure here. So if you ask yourself when it was here, if you ask yourself, where is the last opposite candle that caused this price to move up, right? I would take this one here, right? I'll take that level there. Oops. I'll take that level there, right? So price then broke this structure, broke it to the downside. Okay. And then you will have entered on the next candle and you'll have gotten some nice pips. Okay. So right now, let's look at what it's showing us now. So what has happened now? Okay, so price has already broken another structure there. Okay, break of structure to the downside. So we're seeing a lot of moves downwards. So if you ask yourself, where is the last opposite candle? If you're looking backwards now, you're looking backwards this way, looking this way to see where is the last opposite candle that caused this price to move all the way down. This is the, where is it? Is that a bullish candle? Okay, no, there's no bullish candle. Okay, except this one here. That's the last bullish candle. So that means our level, before we see it, before we can confidently say we have a change of trend, is price needs to come and break that level there. Okay, that is how we're doing this trading. So we're waiting. If we're going to take a buy, for instance, we have to wait according to this setup now, according to our trade setup. Once we have to wait for price to break above this last zone here, then we can then go forward, upwards, right? But if we want to go continue this downtrend with it, right, we can wait for some sort of pullback. It's not so advisable to just enter right now because it's moved quite some ways already, right? So the more conservative thing to do is to wait for it, let it either pull back, okay, to some level, maybe to somewhere here, or just give you some sort of pullback and then show you a rejection candle, either a kangaroo tail, a doji, or a spinning top, right? It just gives you any of those things. So a doji, kangaroo tail, or an engulfing candle, and then you go further down with it. Okay, that's one hand. That's on the one hand. Or alternatively, wait for price to come, break this zone here. So once you have that break of structure, then let's see if it will continue going downwards. Okay, so this one is quite an interesting one. The other thing that it can do is for it to do what we call a market structure shift. So from this zone here now, it could pull up a bit, come back down, then pull up again, giving you a break of structure, a market structure shift right there. Okay, it can give you a market structure shift to the top side. So you then change direction right there. So you have quite a number of options. Okay, so let's see which one price is going to do. We'll follow that. I'm sure Euro Yen 2 will be giving us something. Oh, yes. See, so Euro Yen 2 is giving us something very nice. We see price, for those who were here early in the morning or who watched the recording for London session, I'm sure you got some nice pips here. I wasn't at my chart, so I didn't look at this at all. So, but just exactly as we said, it's either it goes up or if it comes down. So if you were in a buy here, for instance, early in the morning, you'll have been stopped out, but that's okay, right? You just take this other trade, and then you have some nice pips there, right? So just like we said, price will always do whatever it wants to do. All that is left for you to do is to just follow your process, right? Follow your process. You don't need to beat yourself up. For instance, if you enter the buy here and then it stops you out, don't get into that mindset of saying, oh, I should have known, or I should have done this. You know, what I said, what I say is, when you have the should have, could have, would have, all those things, they do not help you. Why? Because you are trading in a market that is uncertain. There's uncertainty in this market. And this whole business is a business of probabilities, right? It's a business of probabilities. Oops. Let's write that down like that, right? It's a business of probabilities. So you have a let's say just a 50% chance that one thing may happen over the other. And even if it doesn't happen, so for instance, even if when you enter your buy here and you get stopped out, that's fine. Just enter on the next setup that you see. Or if you say to yourself, oh, I've risked so much on this trade and I'm seeing another trade, I'm not going to take it. So that's fine. So for today, you are not taking any other trade. You've just taken a stop loss there. But if you accumulate that over a series of trades, you will see that you will be profitable, right? So that is all we're looking for. That is all we're looking for. We want to be consistent with our trade setups. We want to be able to know what our trade setups are, and then we want to be able to know how we're going to enter anytime it comes up. Okay, so let's look at this. What's the question now? What did price do overnight? So price, obviously, in this instance here, I'll just start from somewhere here. Went up, then came back here, broke structure to this down level there, came down, and then it's come all the way down and is now back up here. Now, second question, where is price? Price is right here now. Third question, what must I see price do before I take an action? So where is your last valid range? Let me expand this. Where is your last valid range? When you look from this low here and you look backwards, where's your last opposite candle? This is a small bullish candle here, right? So that will be your last opposite candle. So you just mark that level like that. And you say to yourself, okay, if I'm going to take a buy, I want to see price break these highs, come back down, and then continue upwards, right? That's option one. Option two, I want to see price move up just as it's done now, come back down, right? And then give me a market structure shift to then go up. Okay, that's for the buys. Okay, you want to see a market structure shift, a clear market structure shift, right? You want to see that, oh, no, not a break of structure, it's market structure shift I want to put there, MSS, okay? The market structure shift that you want to see. In the alternative, if price does not do that, if price then just continues moving up and then gives you a nice rejection candle there, bearish engulfing candle, dojis or kangaroo tails, then you can ride that to see if it will come back down to that level. All right, beautiful. So so that's another option. In fact, you have a fourth option, which is to just be patient, let price come all the way down, break this structure here, and then you now continue down like that. Okay, so you have quite a number of options for you to go with. Okay, let's go a bit faster now. What is Whisper? Oh, Pound Aussie. Okay, Pound Aussie. Yeah, I wasn't interested in this early in the morning. I said it was just ranging. It's broken structure. So if you were here when this price broke, so you could have entered right there. But let's look at what it's doing right now. So what is market doing right now? Let's remove these lines. Okay. So price has gone all the way up now. So it's come up, it's come all the way up, and it's currently trying to push up. That is where price is now, just right here. What must I see price do for me to take an action? Let's remove that. What must I see price do for me to take an action? Let's close this one. Right. I would like to see price. Either it goes further up, breaks this structure, and then I'll continue upwards with it. That's one option. Another option is to say, okay, if this price closes up there and then it's looking like it wants to come back down, if it breaks below that low there, because this will be the low that pushed price up, right? If it then just meanders and just does something here and then breaks below that low, then we'll be willing to see if it's going to go further down with that price action. Okay, beautiful. Let's look at the next pair. What is this? Euro USD. Oh, beautiful. Euro USD is just going back and forth. Not a lot of momentum to push up, but it had a nice setup there. So let me just remove all those lines there. So what do we have? We have is a very timid um, break of structures. You see, it's breaking structures, but it's very constrained. It's not moving that much. Okay, it will just move up a bit and then give everything back again, right? So even though it's looking like it's trending upwards, it's very timid. It's very timid. Okay. What would I want to see? Well, you can actually enter a buy. Oh, this is a very nice one. You can enter a buy there if this is the pair you would like to trade. Where's your stop loss? Your stop loss will be below these lows here, this zone here. Okay. Because this is where the last price action was, down here, that before price moved up. Okay. And then if price comes all the way back down, then you're looking for possibilities to go short. Okay. Let's look at pound USD. Oh, very nice. So pound USD earlier in the morning. Let's remove this. I've actually closed this trade now. So earlier in the morning, it looked like it was actually doing a nice trend upwards, right? Going up. You can see break of structures going up. So we enter somewhere there. I closed it for I think about 15 pips or thereabouts. Anyway, now it's coming down. So if it comes down, at what point will you say this thing has turned bearish? So at the moment, this is your last break of structure, but it's pushing down now. So it's still bullish. At what point will you say it's bearish? It will be when it breaks this structure here. That's where the structure is. This was the last opposite candle before price moved up. Okay, not this one, not this one. You're looking for where did it start pushing up from? Okay, so this is your point A. We have to wait. If you can brave it, you can actually do a buy to see if it will go up, right? But if not, because it's looking quite weak at the moment. If not, just wait for it. Let it break this structure, and then you can go further down with it. Okay, beautiful. Where is that? Euro yen now. Okay. Euro yen too. Oh, the yens gave us some really nice setups today. Wow, this is good. Okay, so what did price do overnight? Same thing here. So price went up, came down. You can see a nice break of structure right here, and then it pushed down up here. Eventually came up to this level and then broke structure right there again, and then it's come down and it's right here now. Okay, so let's put our break of structure. This is our break of structure right there. Oops. Break of structure there to the downside. Okay, so what must I see price do before I take an action? So we have a number of options. Either, so if you look at it, where's your last valid range? Your last valid range, if you look backwards, this is your last opposite candle right here. So you put your line in the sand there. Okay, let's make it a bit smaller. This is your line in the sand. So you want to see either price go all the way up, break it, and then you wait for that pullback to then go up, or it should just give you some sort of rejection candles around there, right? And then you go further down with it, okay? Or of course, if you just want to wait, let's wait and see what price is going to do. Wait for it to break below these lows, okay? And then you go further down with it. So we have quite a number of options all the way. Let me see, is there any other pair there? Oh, Euro Aussie. Okay, for those who like to trade Euro Aussie, yeah, this one played out very nicely in the morning, but right now, let's see what price is doing now. So price is looking like it's trending upwards. Okay, from this low here. Let's forget about this one. Look at this. This is trending upwards, right? It's trending upwards. Where is price now? Price is right here. Okay, so what must I see price do before I take an action? So I would like to take a buy to see if it will continue going up, right? I'd like to take this buy, see if it's continue going up, or in the alternative, if it then comes down here, this will be my line in the sand. I'd like to see it break below, and then I can then trade it possibly to these lows here. Okay, very nice and simple. So good. Do we have any questions? Let me see. Where is the any raised hands? Okay, good, good, good. Yes, please. Unmute. Okay, I'll ask to unmute.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
Your analysis always look very sharp and simple. The most times when you go to the chat, it's not like that. I don't know why. But my concern is that you don't do top-down analysis. You only you just focus all the pace. You do your analysis on 30 minutes. I don't know if there's any reason behind that.
Yes, so
and you don't go down to maybe like a lower time frame after 30 minutes to maybe take your entry or something. So I've not heard you talk about that.
All right, good. Thank you for that question. Before I used to do that. However, for this year, so let me tell you a small, just an analogy. If you want to go, so I'm in Lagos, Nigeria. So if you want to go from Lagos to where now? Let's say let's use Ibadan, for instance, right? And you go through the express. Now you can take a bird's eye view. Maybe you take a drone or something and just look at the whole place from Ibadan to Lagos and to your own particular location. And then you look at all the analysis, look at all the roads and all that, you know, which is good and it's fine. But on the alternative, somebody else says, okay, I'm going from my house to Ibadan, and all I need to do is that every kilometer, I'll just take it as it comes. As those kilometers come through, I'll take them as they come and just go like that, go like that. If there's traffic on the way, that's fine. If there's no traffic, that's fine, you know, and they just take it one step at a time. Because no matter what it is, at the end of the day, the main objective is that I want to get to Ibadan. Right. So for my own situation here, I know that even if I go to a higher time frame, okay, and I do all those analysis, oh, this is the top there, that's the bottom and all that, then go to 4 hours, mark various levels and all that. It seems like a distraction to me at this stage of my trading, right? So I'll rather just wait, just concentrate on the 30 minutes chart. So before I do 15 minutes chart, but now I said for this year, I'm going to do just the 30 minutes chart and just focus on that and just take it one step at a time. It's like driving in the night. Yes, you know the road you're going, but the light just goes a few meters ahead of you. So you just take it as it comes like that. So that is why I'm doing just this one. I want to have a super focus and just drill it down to, in fact, I'm just trading mainly just euro yen and pound yen. But recently I just added gold for those who would like to trade gold. But by and large, is super focused for this year. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. But let me just act like Oliver Twist. Okay. So looking at because the overall aim is for us to be profitable.
Yes.
So but looking at since you started for this year, and if you have to do comparison, 15 minutes in 2025 and 30 minutes in 2026, which one has really proven more profitable?
Well, by and large. So okay, let me put it this way. If you trade 15 minutes chart, you may get, let's say, 5 setups. Or, okay, no, let's be more conservative. Let's say 3 setups. Let's say you get 3 setups. Okay. If you are trading on the 30 minutes chart, you may just get 2 or 1 setup. So you will get less trade signals, as it were, on the 30 minutes chart. But on the lower time frame, the lower you go, the more the trade setups you will get. However, with those higher frequency of trade setups you get, not all of them will be profitable. Some of them will be stopped out. In fact, many of them will be stopped out. Just a few of them that will work out, right? So I'll rather just wait for that setup. In fact, let me show you. Let me use pound yen for example. Now this pound yen. Let's look at something. Let me go to 4-hour chart. Okay, let's go to 4-hour chart now. Look at just this week, for just this week, right? Imagine if you came to your chart just this week, and then you look at this 4-hour candle and say, okay, this 4-hour candle is very bullish, right? Then you enter your trade. So it's bullish, 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 bullish all through. So Monday it was bullish, Tuesday it was very bullish. On Tuesday evening it came down a bit, but it's still more by and large very bullish, right? It then tried to go back up, and then here you get a nice bearish engulfing candle, and then you enter for a sell. So you've been in a buy from here, just one trade. You've been in a buy from here all the way up. Okay, and then this is your second trade this week, right? So let's take that same setup. Let's go to 15 minutes charts and look at it. This is where is Monday. Okay, this is where it starts. Look at all this. So you come into your charts, break of structure, you enter, it goes down, right? You then enter again, it goes up, comes back down, and then you enter again, and then somewhere around there you get some trade setups. You know, you will get both the buys and the sell signals together. So you probably have between beginning of this week and now, you'll probably get maybe 3 to 5 different setups in both directions, right? If you're just looking at only engulfing candles, right? If you're looking at just engulfing candles, let me see. I think I have yes, I have something here that shows engulfing candles. Look at the number of engulfing candles this is showing us on this 15 minutes time frame. So many of them, right? So many engulfing candles. Now let's go to 4-hour charts to look at just this week. Right? See, just 1, 2. So can you see the difference? So it doesn't matter whether you are trading on the 4-hour chart or on the 15 minutes chart or even the 1 minute chart. The key thing is that you are comfortable with the losses and the gains, but you just keep using your trade process over and over. I like to just take it easy. Just take one trade and I'm good to go with it. I don't want to trade so many. I don't want to be taking so many trades up and down, up and down, up and down, right? I want to just concentrate on a few trades, and then those few trades give me some really nice setups, some really nice pips. Okay.
Thanks very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. You're welcome, sir. Yeah. Let's remove that. Any other questions? That was a very good question. Good. Do we have any other questions? All right. So today is the last day for this week for this live analysis. For those in the VIP sessions, we'll be having our Q&A tomorrow evening, but we'll send us the link for that. Do have a good trading day, and we'll see us next week. Thank you very much.